As you probably know if you're watching this video, I am working on a city exploration game that takes place in a huge procedural environment. I have recently started working on adding NPCs to my city, and it seems my recent devlog about it got a bit more attention than my devlogs normally do, which is nice. So today I'd like to talk about my plans for the project and the release timeline, as my last roadmap video is quite a bit out of date by now. And of course, everything I'll be talking about today remains subject to change as well. But first, a shout out to my patrons on Patreon who are helping me fund this project. If you'd like to become one of them, check out the link in the description. Last year, I predicted that I would be done with the demo and the NPCs by now, and would be working on the gameplay mechanics to release the game in early 2026. That was very optimistic of me because releasing the demo and handling all the feedback has proven to be a lot more work than I expected. But I'm really glad I went through with it because the feedback has been invaluable and has helped me not only fix a lot of the issues I didn't know the game had, but also get a better idea of what to prioritize in the future. I naively expected that the demo would take me about 2 months to prepare and release, but in fact it set me back about half a year, from the extra time I had to put in to add polish specifically for the demo, to taking and incorporating all the player feedback until the game was somewhat presentable. I also realized that the NPCs and dialogue would take me much longer than I expected. So here's the updated timeline. I definitely plan to work on the NPCs for the rest of 2025. I am currently working on their behavior AI and performance, and it will take me probably another month or two until I'm satisfied with both. Then I will be adding a dialogue system so you can actually talk to them. The system itself probably won't take long to implement, as I already have some of it done, but writing the actual dialogue will be a lot of work, and I will probably be doing it continuously until the release, in between other tasks. Then, once the NPCs have their behavior and dialogue in place, I will update their appearances to something more varied and realistic. Another very important part of the gameplay that I will need to implement is space ownership and customization. I want the player to be able to purchase apartments in the city and furnish them to their heart's desire. And although replacing the procedural interiors with custom-made ones in the code won't be much of an issue, I still will have to implement a large number of diegetic UI elements and interactions to make the process intuitive and pleasant for the player. So I am expecting to be working on this feature for another 4 to 6 months. Once the NPCs and space customization are done, I will finally be able to focus on the gameplay and missions. That will be probably late 2026. As I've mentioned before, there will be several NPC factions in the game that will give out missions to the player, each with unique progression, overarching story, and rewards. I also have a list of game mechanics I want to implement that will be used as part of those faction missions. So this is where the final gameplay will come together. I must say though that the main focus of Vuntra City will always be exploration and sandbox mechanics, so don't expect the faction missions to be particularly deep. They will most likely serve to direct the player towards activities they can already do in the game independently, similar to how missions work in No Man's Sky. At the end of each milestone, I will be conducting a close playtest to make sure the functionality and the performance are on track. They will be announced on Discord and other social media, so keep an eye out if you'd like to participate. And once all the mechanics are in place, I might release another demo with a vertical slice of the final gameplay. So the full release will happen no sooner than 2027. I can't give any dates yet because who knows what other setbacks might come up until then, but I think that should be a decent estimate. I am also still not sure if I want to release in early access or not, so that decision might affect it as well. And of course, I will be announcing any changes to this roadmap if they happen, so feel free to subscribe and join the Discord to stay up to date. Stay creative!